And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light has officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good. We're going back to Ed Davis. His rebounds and field goal percentage were way up last year. He's finally developed the strength to anchor inside. And, Greg, the skill set to convert scoring opportunities as well.
And Kevin, you can see his confidence grow.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Festus Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Warriors leading by 5. To the right side. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
He kicks it to Barnes.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012. After 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
That free throw, no good.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And he's good on the second. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Freak with it. 6 points for him. Here's Henderson, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Henderson's got his second basket of the night. And Thompson kicks to Spates to the inside. Barnes, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Freak. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
From beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you've played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, okay.
And it's Freak missing. Shot from free throw range. Thompson misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thank you, Doris, for that.
Go off when I enter the building.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. It's been quite a game for him. A different look now for Portland. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Kaman. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis, and Freak subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Festus Ezeli comes in for Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Hooper in at 2-guard. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Vonleh. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Plumlee in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Lillard attacking. Releases from 15, and that one's good. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots, English, high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Curry, such a tremendous balance to his game, and he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his training. Doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
Here's Barnes, and he uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got 11.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And then Lillard slams it in.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
Vonleh setting the pick for Aminu. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hooper.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
Curry dishes to Barbosa. From outside, off the mark.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've led by as much as 10 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Iguodala. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to door.
Well, Gerald, we often hear coaches talking about chemistry and focus. What's the key right now mentally for this team and how you guys approach each game?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. And Kenny, you had some words earlier while the game was going on. What do you think?
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Yo, freak, what's up, baby? What's up? We see you.
Yo. What up?